Hey athletes, and welcome everyone to the CrossFit Cure at-home workout for Monday, April 20th. I'm Coach Levi. We're going to have Cassie demo the movements for us today. Our workout is called Spaceship. It is 5 rounds for time. But before we get into that, let's go over our warm-up. To start our warm-up today, we're going to do 20 seconds each of the following, starting with neck circles. And you can switch halfway through, and then we will go into 20-second shoulder circles. Again, 10 seconds each way, then 20 seconds each arm circles. Make sure you're getting that full range of motion. If you want to start a little shallower, you can, but expand that out. After that, we'll go into 20 seconds hip circles. It's a fun movement. 20 seconds knee circles. And then we're going to finish 20 seconds ankle circles. So toe on the ground, doing ankle circles. All right, after you get all loosened up with that, we are going to go into 1 minute of each of the following 3 times through. Starting on our first minute, we are going to do 10 punters. Opposite hand comes up to touch the opposite foot, trying to keep your legs straight there. Once you finish 10 punters, you will spend the remainder of the minute doing walking lunges. If you're in a small space, you can do front stepping or back stepping lunges. So finish the minute there. The next minute, we will go 3-inch worms. Again, doing this in place so we can walk out. Rather than walking our feet to our hands, we can walk back. We can scale this to a walkout by stepping out a little wider and walking out, partially walking back. After you do your 3-inch worms, you will spend the remainder of the minute doing good mornings. So hinging at the hips, down, and you want a demo from the side view as well so they can see what that straight back looks like. Nice soft bend to the knee, hinge down and back up. Our last movement is 1 minute of light thrusters. So if you have some light dumbbells, you can pick them up. Otherwise, you can do this empty-handed down into a full squat, up, extending arms at the top. 10 light thrusters, and in the remainder of the minute, you will do a plank. So Cassie's going to show us a front plank here up on our arms. We can scale this up to a chair or a table or something like that, or we can scale down onto our knees to make it a little bit easier. So you'll finish that minute in the plank. You will go through each of those 3 movements 3 times through. So it'll be 9 minutes total there. All right, that's our warm-up. Let's get into our WOD. All right, today's WOD is called Spaceship. It is 5 rounds for time of 3 movements. Our first movement is a 100-meter single arm dumbbell waiters carry. So Cassie's got a dumbbell here. She's going to press that up, and you are walking 100 meters. Notice that she is keeping her wrist over her elbow, over her shoulder, over her hips. Nice straight line down. She is not leaned forward or leaned back. She is braced, keeping a nice straight line all the way through. With that waiters carry, we're going to go 100 meters. If you don't know what 100 meters is, you can go about 120 steps. It's going to be a little more if you're a little shorter, a little less if you're a little bit taller, but you should be good with that number of 120 steps. Make sure you're switching arms halfway through. After that, you're going to go on a 200-meter run or jog. This should take around a minute, so if you don't have 200 meters, go out for about 30 seconds and come back. Our last movement is going to be 30 dumbbell swings. You probably haven't done this before. This is similar to a kettlebell swing, but we're holding the dumbbell like a hammer, and then same thing, hinging down, driving that up with our hips, and Cassie's going to demo this way as well. You can see she's keeping a nice straight back and using her hips to drive that dumbbell up. 30 dumbbell swings. You are going to go through those movements, 5 rounds, 4 time. Make sure to record your time, enter that in Sugar WOD. That is Spaceship. That is our workout today. All right, guys, let's get into our cool down. And we're going to start with a challenge for you guys, which is 1 minute max burpees. So as many burpees as you can do in a minute, hopping down, chest and legs touch, hop up at the top, nice and quick. We can scale our burpees into bodybuilders, where we go down, step back, or hop back and hop up. Still a little hop at the top there. We can scale this even further by stepping that up into bodybuilders off of a chair, off of a countertop, something elevated. We're just going max burpees for time. Then we'll get into the real cool down, which is our ninja flow, and we're going to spend 10 seconds in each of the following poses. Follow along here. We're not going to demo 10 seconds, but we want you to follow these movements. So starting on all fours, you're going to take your right arm, swoop it down and out, shoulder touches the floor, and back up, and left arm down and out. And then you'll go back to your right arm, 10 seconds, and then left arm 10 seconds. Next, you are going to thread the needle with your right arm out and under, back up, left arm, out, under, and back up. Okay, right arm again, and left arm again. Next, you're going to lay down on the ground, put your arms out to the sides. You are going to do scorpions. Leg comes back, opposite leg comes back, up towards that hand again, twice on each side. Then you're going to come up into a pike. You're going to take one leg, just like you did the thread and needle with your arms, but you're going to do it with your leg going down and through, out, left leg down and through, again, right leg down and through, and left leg down and through. And the last thing you're going to do is a piked scorpion. So leg coming up and over, little twist there, left leg, and then one more on each leg. Again, go slowly through this. If you need to rewind the video just to make sure you're getting all the right steps, take your time. It should be a nice cool down that adds a little bit of mobility and some stretching in there too. That is our cool down today. Thank you, Cassie. Great job, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow.